Today we're going to talk about Korean virtual idols and how they fit into the story of new media art. New media art has a long history. It began in the 19th century with moving image devices like phenakisoscope and praxinoscope. In the early 20th century, we saw kinetic and light art. By the 1970s, video art had taken off, and in the 1990s, artists began experimenting with internet-based art. Within this larger history, virtual idols are a new form. They bring together technology, interactivity, and culture. But what exactly are they? Virtual idols are not real people. They're digital characters, but with 2D or 3D graphics animated either by humans or AI. They perform, sing, and most importantly, they interact with fans. In Korea today, this phenomenon has exploded. For example, more than 10,000 fans attended the ECG festival in Incheon for cheer for ECG idol. Around the same time, Plave filled Seoul World Cup Stadium, leading fans in a massive sing-along. Even though these idols weren't physically on stage, the audience responded with the same passion as if they were. There are many well-known examples worldwide. In Japan, Hatsune Miku performs live as a hologram. In gaming, KDA became a global hit as a virtual K-pop group through League of Legends. In Korea, Plave and ECG idols are gaining huge popularity. SM Entertainment even introduced Navis, a virtual character in aespa's storyline. And MABE goes on a step further, an AI-generated K-pop group with no human members at all. So, why are these idols so successful now, when early attempts fail? Back in the 1990s, the first cyber singers like Kyoko Date in Japan and Adam in Korea disappeared quickly. These visuals were unnatural. The technology was too expensive and fans couldn't really interact with them. Idol culture back then relied on fan meetings, handshake events, and concert things. Cyber's idols simply couldn't offer. Today, everything has changed. Technology is cheaper and more advanced. Motion tracking and facial capture can even be done on a smartphone. Virtual idols now move more naturally, and sometimes even little glitches on live stream even make them feel more authentic. Just as important, platforms like YouTube and Twitch allow real-time fans interaction. Beyond watching, fans contribute by making fan art, cover songs, and memes. Scholars also give us useful ways to think about this. Rujun Wang, in her TikTok, explains the virtual idol succeeds because of consistent design, which helps fans build emotional bonds. Sarah Gusto points out that digital beings challenge how we think about identity and presence. And in our Week 5 lecture, we studied Namjoon Spec Electronics Superhighway, 1995, which explored how technology reshapes culture. Virtual idols continue this line of thought, asking us to think about or consider authenticity and performance in the digital age. But let's step back and reflect critically. Virtual idols raise important debates. First, about identity. Can digital avatars truly create emotional connections? Many fans would say yes. They chant names, cry at concerts, and build communities around the characters themselves. Second, about sustainability. Virtual idols reduce the need for world tours, but they also raise concerns about the environmental cost of AI rendering and computing. Third, about social reception. Some celebrate them as innovation, while others argue they lack the depth of human performers. And finally, about aesthetics. Virtual idols blur the line between reality and simulation. This reminds us of Baudrillard's idea of simulacrum, where an image can be just as real as reality itself. In conclusion, virtual idols are more than entertainment. They represent a new stage in new media art. They challenge our ideas of authenticity, identity, and sustainability. And they show how digital media can create new cultural forms where sometimes the simulation feels more real than the reality.